we're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen to these other workers moving forward. And I talked a little.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. And then also, those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. And of course, guys, I know y'all have been waiting for this video. I know you have been. Now, of course, guys, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And guys, we finally took that big dump that I've been warning you about. Now, guys, nobody's going to find the perfect top and nobody's going to find the perfect bottom. But the fact is, those who have been with me from the beginning, we know what? Greed kills. And it kills every single time. And it's a lot of crypto holders that are so mad right now, they're not coming back to crypto. And that's the great part about the stock market. Look how old the stock market is. And you have a lot of people that will never touch it because they had a bad experience. I'm not going in that. That's how you lose your money. But guys, we know that it's all rigged by the Fed. We know the reason why we dumb, guys. We know why we dumb. But guys, it's very, very important that we actually stick with the fundamentals. But I am going to get on a little soapbox for a couple minutes here. Now, guys, we have a lot of hype channels, a lot of hype social media about cryptos when we were moving up. And I warned you on several videos that we're definitely going to take a dump. Now, we had stars come out. Buy. You have crypto channels, YouTube channels that went from 20,000 to 100,000. And nobody raises a red flag about that. Guys, even though you look at TV, and we know, hey, TV is controlled by the corporations. Guys, it's the same thing with YouTube. Guys, who do you think is controlling the algorithm to send you to certain people's channels? Come on, guys. These hype channels, because they know what? They're going to lead you into losing your money. I just need for you to wake up and understand that. Remember, I told you, if you find a channel that only talks about one crypto, you should raise an eyebrow. Now, if you find a crypto channel that's all about hype, you should raise an eyebrow because they're there for a reason, guys. It's there for a reason. All the social media, I don't care if it's YouTube, Twitter, television, it's controlled. I know it's hard to believe, but guys, it's controlled. So understand that. That's the reason why I'm here, to give you the truth. And that's right, the truth hurts. Now, guys, we're going to go over some fundamentals on why cryptos went down. And also, guys, should you buy the dip? Now, make sure you're paying attention to the fundamentals. We saw volume go crazy. Also, USDT and USDC, guys, make sure you focus on the stable coins. We have XRP is going to be going through a couple situations over the next 2 weeks as far as with the delistings. Make sure you're keeping up with that because that may be a great time to buy so you can ride it right back up because we know what? Ripple and XRP are not going anywhere. Now, also, guys, we had the Fed facilities closed. We know this. We know that's the big reason why we took this dump. Also, guys, we had the UK stop the actual derivatives. And I'm going to touch bases on that a little later on in this video. But that's another reason. And then on top of that, guys, we had $2.7 billion worth of futures liquidated, which doesn't equate to the hundreds of billions of dollars that we dropped, but I'm just saying. And then also, guys, we had the dollar bouncing the Forex, where we know Forex is controlled, and that was another indicator. So, guys, we had a lot of things going on, but we know what? Who controls it all? That's right, the Fed, guys, the Fed. Don't ever forget about that. Now, Should you actually buy the dip? And of course you do, guys. That's what I'm about. You definitely buy the dip, but only when you're a trader. A trader, you buy the dip. If you're a hodler, yes, you can go in, but the fact is, guys, we're definitely going to bleed a little more. But the fact is, if you're a trader, you definitely want to buy it because we're going to hit a bottom and then we're going to move up a little bit, you sell. We're going to drop again. We're going to move up a little bit and you sell. We know once the stock market closes, we normally take a big jump, but we definitely already took a little pump because we dropped down to 30,000. And as I'm doing this video, we're at about 32,000. But what you want to do is you want to find the biggest dump that, the crypto that took the biggest dump. The cheapest one, guys, the cheapest one that that has utility is going to make it. Find the cheapest actual crypto that you can put your money into, buy it, and flip your money. That's how it goes because we're definitely going to go up. Nothing goes straight down. Nothing goes straight up. We know we have to play this game, guys. We have to. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But definitely, guys, this is what you want. You want volatility. The same way it kept moving up, moving up, moving up, you want it to drop down so therefore you can get it at a cheaper price and ride it back up. And I'm speaking to my traders and my traders only. If you're a hodler and you're trying to get the cheapest price possible, we're definitely going to be moving down as liquidity starts to shrink. We saw the yield rates. That was a warning sign. I went over this, guys. I think I went over it all last week. There was a warning sign given us, letting us know, guys, it's definitely going to pull back. The stock market is going to pull back. The crypto is going to pull back. But cryptos are going to take a bigger pullback because we're not yet in the utility phase yet. But stocks are definitely going to take a pullback also because liquidity is going to start shrinking. Now, guys, getting over to the UK ban. Remember, I went over this last week. The UK was going to stop the actual derivatives, guys. That's very, very important because, of course, that's going to hit the market. And, of course, you had eToro, guys, upset as far as the European traders because their positions were closed. Guys, this is very, very important. You have to pay attention to everything that's going on in the market so, therefore, you can make the proper investment. So that means pulling out and going in. You want to know all the information before you're making moves. Now, we had the Chinese bank roll out ATMs that can convert cash into digital yuan. Guys, we see the Chinese moving along. The C word is not bothering them whatsoever because they're actually doing the phase of the fourth industrial revolution. Remember, they're 10 years ahead of us, guys. Do not forget that. And we also have U.S.-listed Chinese lottery firm plans to buy $14.4 million in Bitcoin mining. Guys, we know that China controls the mining. That's the only bad part about Bitcoin when it comes to the actual asset. Now, don't forget that on the 15th, Trump did the executive order to delist a lot of these companies. Now, the New York Stock Exchange said they weren't going to be delisting those mobile companies. But the fact is, guys, it's very, very important, and we'll see what Biden and the new administration is going to do, whether they're going to retract that. But, guys, if this goes forward, we got to put that in play. Now, we have the British regulation at the FCA warn against crypto. Of course, guys, it has a lot of volatility. Right now, we don't have regulation. But we also know the reason why we're seeing articles like this, guys, is because they're playing the Hegelian dialectic. As soon as Bitcoin dropped, I think it was Bloomberg, so many articles last night, CNBC, oh, it dropped $100 and some billion in like an hour. Guys, they're playing the Hegelian dialectic. I told you to save all the comments from these billionaires and actual investors, $1 million investors, $100 million investors. We just had Bill Miller say the higher it goes, the less riskier it gets. We have Michael Saylor still pumping. We had the Winklevoss twins saying, buy, buy, buy. Why is steady dropping? So, guys, we have to understand they're never going to tell us the truth. But the fact is, as long as we know where we're going, like Warren Buffett's quotes say, it's patience. It's patience, guys. That's all it is. We know that we're headed to the fourth industrial revolution. We know electric vehicles is going to be a big part. We know cannabis is going to be a big part. We know gambling is going to be a big part. We see this, guys, but you got to be able to hold on. The same way we held on for 3, 4, 5 years with crypto or longer, the same way you got to hold on now. Because the fact is, this is definitely where we're headed. Now, we have Tether is launching on Hermes. Now, guys, don't forget Ethereum's second layer network. So, guys, we definitely see everybody's trying to help out with the scaling of Ethereum to get rid of some of that actual congestion. Of course, that's going to help a lot with gas prices, but we definitely need help with scaling with Ethereum. We know that is the beast, because once they put those derivative swaps on Ethereum, guys, the sky is the limit. And I keep talking about that. Don't forget it. Now, we also have Solana trading volume soars as a DeFi seeks an Ethereum alternative. But guys, like I stated, we know that, of course, we have Cardano out there the same way, but we know Ethereum is definitely the beast. Why? Because we know we see the Fed's hands, JP Morgan hands on Ethereum. That's the reason why. Now, we have IOTA blockchain used to track the C-word testing results in Germany airports. So, guys, we know that when it comes to the C-word, it did what? It sped up technology 5 to 10 years. When everybody said, no, it can't happen, these robots, drones, algorithms, we definitely see it right around the corner. It's definitely coming fast. Now, we have a New York bar owner wants to sell 2 of his properties for either Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, guys, would I do that? No. Give me the cash, because I can go in some of these altcoins and triple and quadruple my money. And then I'll go into Bitcoin and Ethereum. But guys, lastly, we have crypto and traditional markets are starting to merge. And remember, guys, I advise you that the fact is that the banking system, of course, DeFi is going to control that. Brick and mortars are out the window. Everything is going to be on your app. And when it comes to stocks, everything will be tokenized and put on blockchain. It's definitely coming, and guys, it's coming fast. You see all the regulation that's happening. We're moving towards that. Now, if you have anybody new to cryptos, guys, anybody new, tell them that this is the perfect time to sit on the sideline and educate yourself, and then jump in, because we're definitely going to be headed lower. But this is the perfect time for you to educate yourself, because cryptos are definitely the future, guys. It's not going anywhere. Get yourselves educated so therefore you can make the proper decision. There's nothing wrong with researching and learning. Turn the TV off. That's all you have to do. You'll be surprised at the hours that you have to research and study. So therefore, you can learn the proper investment, and then also how the world really works. Because once you understand how the world really works, you understand the New World Order has planned everything. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. If you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance, don't forget the links are in the description. Book links and crypto links. Plus, guys, do not forget about the stock channel, guys. Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. Remember, everybody's sitting at home. Don't forget about that home stocks. The C-word, the biotech stocks. They keep pumping and dumping those. And while everybody's at home getting free money and waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.